All right, hello and welcome to today's talk. So, I was speaking with one of my mentors yesterday from Canada, and I made a realization that I think is quite interesting. So, basically, in business or whatever offer you have, whatever it is that you're bringing to the marketplace, the amount of money you'll be able to make has more to do with, well, obviously the problem you solve, but if you look at your market, they will experience different problems throughout the journey, right, or throughout the growth curve. So in the beginning, a business might have a customer acquisition problem, or actually in the very beginning they might be like, wait, what am I going to sell, who am I going to sell it to? And then once they've solved that, they go like, wait, okay, so these two things, how do I make them go together? So how do I bring my offer to the people? In other words, how do I create sales, right? So if we sell customer acquisition, a lot of what we do here at Kilon is customer acquisition, it's retention, it's making people who already shop with you buy more, all of that stuff. So it's sort of the front end, the sales part of it. We build sales infrastructures. But what I realized was the better problems to solve are actually not customer acquisition. Okay, it's not that it's not an important problem, but the companies or the people who have problem with acquiring customers, they're typically also very new because it's like a level 1 problem, right? Like, how do I sell my thing? Whereas a level 2 problem might be, how do I acquire better talent? Because in order to have a shortage of talent or a operations that is capped out, you need to have solved the demand for your thing first, right? So if you don't have any sales, you might have a team and you might be able to fill or whatever it is that you have to do. You do have the time and the resources to fulfill for the client, but you don't have the clients because you don't have the demand solved yet. But if you have a operations problem, a talent acquisition problem, well, then that's likely because you already solved all of the demands. So your business has plenty of demand. What you're offering has plenty of demand. Now you got to find out how to deliver that demand. So if we solve a sales problem, right? If we solve a customer acquisition problem, if we build an infrastructure for people that can get them the leads, sell to them, all of this good stuff, well, then that might, I don't know, double the business depending on where they're at, right? If they don't have anything at all, it might 2 or 3x the business, which is very likely, right? Whereas if they have a talent acquisition problem, so if they have twice as much demand as they can actually handle, but they don't have the talent to fulfill it, well, then building them a talent acquisition solution where talent consistently comes in, it gets vetted, it gets trained, they have all of the certificates, they are ticking all the boxes, whatever it might be. Well, then that actually solves a much more valuable problem because now you already have the demand and you just need someone to fulfill it, right? And that one person, depending on what kind of service you're delivering, that one person might take care of, I don't know, 50 customers a month or 100 customers a month. Again, depending on what it is you're selling, right? But it's much more leveraged than getting more of these people. Does that make sense? Like the problem is more valuable to get solved. And if you think about it, a marketing funnel, marketing and sales funnel, and a talent acquisition funnel, it's actually quite similar. You still have to get leads, you still have to qualify them, you still have to educate them, all of this stuff before the business actually gets to speak with them. It's the same thing with talent acquisition, right? So my thought is this: why solve cheap problems, essentially? I mean, not that customer acquisition is not a valid problem, because it is, and we have great success in solving that, but by leveling up the type of problems that we solve or the solutions that we provide to this, I don't know, it might be a good idea for us. It's just a quick thought that I had while speaking to one of my mentors. I wanted to share it with you here. But essentially, if you're sitting out there, you have a problem with talent acquisition, I'm going to begin right after this video drafting out a way of how we actually can help fulfill talent acquisition. So if that is something that you're looking at, you would like a helping hand on it, or maybe just chat about it, let me know, write a comment below. I would like to speak with you because then I can actually begin drafting out a solution for this, and I'll just give it to you for an interview so that I can have your learnings and you can have some of mine. So with that said, if this was helpful or insightful, drop a comment below, hit the subscribe, whatever it is that you have to do, and I hope to see you in the future. Bye.